Okay. So what I have done is I've made sentence from each of this in this order. Okay. So nanu order like this, then navu in this order. So one sentence for each of this box in this sequence. Okay. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಅರ್ಥವಾಯ್ತಾ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್
ಆಯ್ತು.
ಹಾ ಓಕೆ ಸೊ
ಏಕ್ತಾ
ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್
ಆ,
ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಅನುರಾಗ್
ಏಕ್ತಾ ಅವರೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Yeah, sir.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ದ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಸೊ the intention is to practice vibhakti and past tense what other words that are there other words you can always do it later but first we have to if you take a sentence settle the vibhakti and settle the tense then you add the remaining things okay so that's what we are practicing okay so it should be in this
Sir,
order
yeah, what is avu? Last one.
those Adu
Those.
is that. Avu is the plural of that. Those. Many things.
Oh,
Those
those.
birds. Right? Those trees.
Uh-huh.
Like that.
Okay.
Neuter gender plural is Avu. But
Okay.
very rarely used in spoken Kannada. People just use Adakke, Adu itself for it. But Avu means many neuter gender items.
Mhm.
Okay. So others you can understand, right? Nanu, Navu, Neenu,
Yeah,
Neevu,
yeah.
Amanu, Avaru. Okay. So Adu is that. Avu is those. Okay. So let's ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. Okay. So let's start. I will, as usual, I will start. I made dinner for everybody. ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಡಿನ್ನರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. So when you are doing a sentence, right, you go like ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. Settle that first. Okay. Right? ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. And then figure out the remaining things. So you will say ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಡಿನ್ನರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. So then you
Shouldn't
will
we ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗಾಗಿ ಡಿನ್ನರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, right?
no
You
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ
didn't use for.
no ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ is already having that gagi. Then it has to be ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ. Right?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ,
So this ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ will be the U will be the dirgha that will already have the effect of gagi.
for
But there is no harm in saying ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. Right? Dinner ಮಾಡಿದೆ is fine. That also is
Okay.
fine. So ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ or ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ dinner prepare ಮಾಡಿದೆ. Okay. Or dinner prepare ಮಾಡಿದೆ. Okay. So but when the important thing that I would like you to do is first to settle the ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, right? ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಊಟ ಸೊ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ದಟ್ ವೇ ಓಕೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅನುರಾಗ್ ನೀವು
ಓಕೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅವಳು ನೋಡಿದಳು. ಅವಳು ನನಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಳು.
ನನಗೆ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್
ಓಕೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು
ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೊ ನನ್ನನ್ನು
ಅವಳು ನನ್ನನ್ನ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಳು.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಓಕೆ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸಿ ಓಕೆ ಏಕ್ತಾ ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ.
Truth must be told by me. ನಿಜ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಹೇಳಿ. It is passive voice, right? So how
correct
to...
correct
because I know active voice only.
No, that is fine. So see, must be told, right? So see, so since this is must be, right? You can use ಬೇಕು, right? So ನಿಜ ನನ್ನಿಂದ
ಹೇಳಬೇಕು.
ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. So ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. So it is not like perfectly grammatically correct in a written form, but for the practice sake, this is fine because we want to practice this ನನ್ನಿಂದ, right? By me, which you already got it, right? So ನಿಜ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. Okay. So this is 3. Okay, next one is mine. I have to hear the PM speech. ಭಾಷಣೆ. ನಾನು ಪ್ರಥಮ ಮಂತ್ರಿಯ ಭಾಷಣೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಮಂತ್ರಿಯ ಭಾಷಣೆ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು.
ನಾನು ನನಗೆ
ಸೊ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಯ ಭಾಷಣ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನನಗೆ, right? So when you want something, correct? When you want to do something, then you can say ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಯ ಭಾಷಣ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ನಾನು ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಯ ಭಾಷಣ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು is also correct. I naturally did that, right? ನಾನು ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಯ ಭಾಷಣ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ನನಗೆ is more suitable here because it's like I have to hear somebody, I have to hear the PM speech because it is like something that I like to do. So ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಯ ಭಾಷಣ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. Okay, so this is ನನಗೆ. Next one, Anurag.
You can take some food from me. ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಕೊಂಚ ಊಟ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು.
So ನೀವು, so ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ is what you're trying to do. ನನ್ನಿಂದ, right? ನನ್ನಿಂದ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಕೊಂಚ ಊಟ or ಕೊಂಚ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು. Can take. Okay, good. Okay, ಏಕ್ತಾ ಅವ್ರೆ.
You got my job. ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ.
Correct. Good. So it's ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ is what you're trying to do, which is ಷಷ್ಠಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. But ನಿಮಗೆ, right? ನಿಮಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ.
Okay, ನಿಮಗೆ. Yeah.
So because of this ಸಿಕ್ಕು, right? ಸಿಗು, right? ಸಿಗು will always have that ಚತುರ್ಥಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. So ನಿಮಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. Okay. Then I do not have money. Right? This is mine, right? So ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣ ಇಲ್ಲ. Right? Here I'm using ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, in me. Right? You can also,
ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ತಿರ also.
yes, very true. You can also say ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಹಣ ಇಲ್ಲ. Right? So trying to form sentences with ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ is usually difficult because people just use ಹತ್ತಿರ. Right? But of course you can use, if you want to say like ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇದೆ, ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇದೆ, like that. Those type of things you can always say, right? But I have just created this I do not have money as a simple sentence. Of course ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಹಣ ಇಲ್ಲ can be said, right? Or ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣ ಇಲ್ಲ, both are same. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ತಿರ is more natural. Okay, Anurag.
Okay. We inform the police. ನಾವು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ಗೆ ತೋರಿಸದೆ.
No, ತಿಳಿಸು.
Okay, ತಿಳಿಸದೆ.
So ನಾವು, right? ತಿಳಿಸಿದೀವಿ.
Okay. We have not practiced it, so.
Correct, yeah. ತಿಳಿಸಿದೀವಿ. ನಾವು no, but yeah, that is fine. But at least we will be aware of it, right? We have not practiced it, but we'll be aware of it. So ನಾವು ಪೊಲೀಸಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿದೀವಿ. We informed. Because we learnt only ನಾನು, ನೀವು, right? ಅವರು and ಅದು. These four only we learned. Of course, ನಾವು is there. So we have to learn ನಾವು as well. Okay. Ekta, next one.
Asked us questions. Police asked us. Now, what is that? Us.
ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ.
ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು. ಸೊ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು
ಕೇಳಿದರು. Correct. Police is plural ಅವರು, right? So ಅವರು ಕೇಳಿದರು. So here it is ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು, which you got it correct. Okay, good. The project was done by me. So this is the true passive voice that I have used here, right? So project ಅಂದರೆ ಯೋಜನೆ. Okay, ಯೋಜನೆ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ, right? By us, right? ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ. The project was done by us, sorry. So ಯೋಜನೆ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. This is the passive voice of do. ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. Okay. So how it is formed is Madalu plus Aitu. Agu becomes Aitu, that one. So Madalu. Take the verb and add this Madu, Madalu. Madalaitu is how it is done. It is only for practice sake we can use this, but normally spoken Kannada, it is not used that much. Like what I said, news readers will use this, so we should be aware of it. Okay, ಮುಂದೆ
So this
ಹೋಗೋಣ.
Madulaitu will change for like now present tense, future tense.
Yes. So the aitu is past tense, right? So present tense
Okay.
ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ, right? Or ಮಾಡಲ್
Model will be same, only Aitu
ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
used correct.
It is being done, for example. If you want to say cooking is being done, right? It's going on, right?
Yeah.
So then cooking ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, right? ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, continuous tense. So this ಆಯಿತು, ಮಾಡಲು will still be the same. This ಆಯಿತು will change to the tense that you're trying to use. Was done, is being done, have been done. ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ is have been done. So this aitu will change according to tense. But the most common is agide and aitu. Has been done and was done. These are the most common. Okay. Yeah, this is our house, Anurag.
ಓಕೆ. ಇದು ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಇದೆ.
Namma.
ನಮ್ಮ ಯಾ
Our, right? Namma. So we are doing ನಾವು. So it's ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ, ಷಷ್ಠಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. Okay.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ, ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ.
Correct. Among us, who is the dog? Who is a doctor? Who is Yaru? Okay. Ekta.
Okay. Among us.
So this is Shashti Vibhakti. So of Navu. So this will be the Saptami Vibhakti.
Alli.
Alli, correct.
So Navulli.
No, again our ನಮ್ಮ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ, right? So you have to do ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ.
Okay. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಯಾರು?
Correct. Dr. Yaru Ide is also, Ide is not required.
Yaru is also.
Yeah, is good enough with Yaru. So Nammalli, Dr. Yaru.
Okay.
Okay, so Alli, Alli is used for among us, right? Among us, among you. Among you means Nimmalli. For example, if you want to know person, Nimmalli Shekhar anta hesaru yaradu. Whose name is Shekhar among you? Correct? So Nimmalli Shekhar anta hesaru yaradu. Yaradu means whose name is Shekhar among you. Then you will say Nimmalli. Okay, that's where this alli for the pronoun is useful. Okay, this is mine. You came to my house yesterday. Yesterday is nenne. Neenu bande. Okay, neenu bande to my house, right? Neenu bande. So this is just, we are already going to neenu. So neenu nanna manege nenne bande. Okay, so now we are in the neenu pronoun. Remember that. So now I did the Prathama Vibhakti. Okay, Anurag.
ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದೆ.
ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇ is wrong. ಕೇಳಿದರು. ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು.
ಓಕೆ.
Third person.
ನಿನ್ನನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದರು.
ನಿನ್ನನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದರು. So ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. The teacher asked you. Okay, so this you is an object. That's why ninnanna. Okay, next one.
What help can be done by you? Nimmitta. Yake, right? What
is yenu?
Oh, sorry. Yake is what is yake?
Why?
Okay. Yenu. Can be done by you. Yenu nimminda yenu sahaya can be done. I ಆಯ್ತು ಆಗಿದೆ.
Bahadu, you can say.
Can be,
ಮಾಡ್-
right? Can is
Oh,
Bahudu.
sorry.
Yeah, you can use the
ಮಾಡಬಹುದು.
modals. Yeah.
ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಏನು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು?
Correct. Super. ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಏನು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? That is correct. Okay, next one. Which color do you like? ಯಾವ ಬಣ್ಣ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ? So this is your Chaturthi Vibhakti. ಯಾವ ಬಣ್ಣ ನಿನಗೆ. So here is ನೀನು, right? So ನಿನಗೆ. ಯಾವ ಬಣ್ಣ singular. Okay, ಯಾವ ಬಣ್ಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ? Okay, so like, dislike will always be Chaturthi Vibhakti. That's what we are practicing. Okay, next.
I need a favor from you. ನನಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸಹಾಯ ಬೇಕು.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ನನಗೆ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸಹಾಯ ಬೇಕು. ಸೂಪರ್. ಸೊ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಪಂಚಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಆಫ್ ನೀನು. ಓಕೆ, ಏಕ್ತಾ ಅವರೇ?
House is very clean. You're right. ನನ್ನ ಸಾರಿ ನಿನ್ನ.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ನಿನ್ನ ಮನೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ.
ಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ. ಶುದ್ಧ is our usual. Agi is always added in Kannada to make it behave like a adverb, right? So ಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಇದೆ. So ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ or ನಿನ್ನ ಮನೆ, your house, right? ನಿನ್ನ. We are doing ನೀನು, right? Singular second person. So ನಿನ್ನ ಮನೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಇದೆ.
ತುಂಬಾ ಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಇದೆ. Okay.
Okay. The next one. You have a lot of talent. Talent is kaushala or pratibhe. So you have. So nimage. No. You have a lot of talent. So here we are doing nimma. Nimmalli. So this is your saptami vibhakti. So nimmalli tumba kaushala ide. So this is an example of the saptami vibhakti, how it is used. So ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ, ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇದೆ. You have a lot of ಧೈರ್ಯ, right? In those places you have to use ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಕೌಶಲ or ಪ್ರತಿಭೆ ಇದೆ. Okay, is that clear? This one, ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ.
Yeah.
Okay, then Anurag. Okay, you all means nimma. Okay, plural, second person plural. So don't use ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ and all. It's just nimma. Okay.
Sorry, I kind of lost in between. I have to do you all went to the zoo.
You all went to this is the one. You all went to the zoo. This is Neevu already. See, we finished Neenu until here. So
Neenu,
this is your Neevu starting here.
Okay. So ನೀವು ಝೂಗೆ ನೀವು ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಹೋದಿರಿ.
ಹೋದಿರಿ. Correct. Super.
ಹೋದಿರಿ. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. ನೀವು ಝೂಗೆ ಹೋದಿರಿ. So this is Neevu. Correct. Okay.
Teacher told you all to be quiet. Sir, ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ಹೇಳಿದಿರಿ.
Correct. ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ಹೇಳಿದರು. So this is ನೀವು ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ.
ನೀವುಗೆ.
Okay, what is the what is the suffix for dvitiya vibhakti? Okay, prathama vibhakti there is no suffix, right? Prathama vibhakti there is no suffix. Dvitiya vibhakti, the second vibhakti, what is the suffix? Annu, right?
By me, that one or
Annu.
Oh, me. Okay.
Correct. Nannannu. Correct. So annu is a suffix for second vibhakti, right? Let's just go through quickly review the third vibhakti. What is the suffix? Tritiya vibhakti suffix is inda. right? By you, by me,
Yeah.
ನನ್ನಿಂದ.
By
Ah. Fourth vibhakti, what is the
Hmm.
suffix? Chaturthi vibhakti. To me.
To me, right?
Ah.
Nanage.
Nanage. So ge is a suffix for the Chaturthi vibhakti. Panchami vibhakti, from me, is what?
Naninda.
Nanninda. Again inda. Third and fifth will have the same suffix. By me and from me are all the same. Okay, inda. Then Shashti vibhakti. What is the suffix? Shashti vibhakti. My book.
Shashti in me?
No, my book.
Oh,
This is my book.
Nanna.
Nanna.
Yeah.
So, is the suffix for Shashti vibhakti. Okay. Nanna, nimma, ninna, avara, avala. Right. That is Shashti vibhakti. Saptami vibhakti is suffix is what?
Your voice is breaking, Gopi sir.
Breaking, is it? Is it clear now? Signal is not good.
Okay, now it's okay. Then.
ಈಗ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. ಈಗ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ನನ್ನ ಧ್ವನಿ? ಮೈ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲವಾ?
Yeah.
ಅನುರಾಗ್, ನಿಮಗೆ
ಹಾ ನನಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ.
ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್
ಓಕೆ,
ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಏಕ್ತಾ?
Now it's okay, sir.
Now it is
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so Saptami Vibhakti will be in me is what? What is the suffix?
Nanalli.
Alli, correct. Alli is a suffix. So here we are doing the Dvitiya Vibhakti for Nivu. Okay,
Nivu, yeah.
so you should remember what is the suffix for Dvitiya Vibhakti and then add it to Nivu. So suffix for
Annu.
Dvitiya Vibhakti is Annu, right?
Nivannu.
Nimmannu.
Oh, Nimman.
Nimmannu.
Oh, it is you all, right?
You all is plural,
Plural.
second person plural, right? You. That's why I put all. Because if I just put
Yeah,
you, it will be like Ninu, right? Singular.
Oh, that is Ninnannu. This is Nimmannu.
That is Ninnannu. This is Nimmannu. Nim.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Nimmannu.
Right.
Teacher.
Okay. ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ
Hmm.
ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಸಾರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು
ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು
ಸುಮ್ಮ ಇರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದರು.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಹೇಳಿದರು. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರಕ್ಕೆ. This is like to keep. Irakke. We talked about this akke suffix, right? To eat, tinnakke. Right? To see, nodakke. This is called the infinitive mood. ನಾನು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದೆ. I went to see the cinema. Then you will put akke on the akke after the verb. So after, if you put iru verb, if you put akke, right? Irakke. It means to be. Is your irakke. Okay. Summane means summane means without doing anything, to be quiet. So summane irakke. So to keep quiet or to be quiet. So ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದರು. Because see, ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು is the subject, right? Tell is the verb and you all is the object. That's why it's nimmannu. Dvitiya Vibhakti has to be used for the object of a sentence. So it's not very intuitive. That's why it has to be learned this way. Okay, next one. Is it clear, Ekta, this sentence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay. So school cleaning must be done by you all. Again, Tritiya Vibhakti. And it is like, this is Nimminda. So school ಸ್ವಚ್ಛತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Must be done. Okay. School ಸ್ವಚ್ಛತೆ, school cleaning of the school. Okay. School ಸ್ವಚ್ಛತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ, by you all, ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Must be done. Okay. Anurag.
ಪ್ರಧಾನ Pradhana sent you all. Okay. And this is a ನೀವು right? So ನಿಮಗೆ okay
Correct.
ಪ್ರಧಾನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಡುಗೆ ಕಲಿಸಿದರು.
Correct. Very good. So Pradhana nimage, this is Chaturthi Vibhakti. Koduge kalisidaru, sent. Correct. Good.
Good marks must come from you all.
From you all is what we are practicing.
Nimminda.
Correct. Nimminda.
Anka. Good. Good is ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ.
Correct.
ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅಂಕ. ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ come, right?
Must come.
Must come.
So must is beku is correct. Come is what?
Yeah, come is baru.
So when you put baru in front of beku, what will it change to? Bara beku. The u has to be removed. Madu madabeku. Baru barabeku. Hogu hogabeku. I must go to the temple. Nanu devasthana hogabeku. Not hogu beku. Hogabeku. Right? Similarly, barabeku. So ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ marks. Anka is singular. Ankagalu. So ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅಂಕಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ from you ಬರಬೇಕು. Okay. In English, we don't say like this. In English, we say you must get good marks, right? You must get good marks is what we say in English, but I literally translated it from Kannada to English so that it's easy for us to translate. In Kannada, we'll say, or in our Indian languages, we'll say it must come. Good marks must come from you, correct? So it's the same translation I applied. Okay, next one is mine. Your success is school. Yeah, sure. Tell me.
So good marks must come from you all. It's like you all must good marks.
Correct.
So if I say like I must get good marks, can I say nanage or I should use nanninda only?
Yeah, nanninda. You can say nanninda from me good marks must come. ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅಂಕಗಳು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಆರ್ ನಾನು ರೈಟ್ ನಾನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅಂಕಗಳು ಪಡೆಯಬೇಕು. Then you have to change the verb. ಪಡೆ is to get, obtain. Okay. So ನಾನು, you cannot say, or you can say ನನಗೆ, like what you say, ನನಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅಂಕಗಳು ಬರಬೇಕು. That is also correct. ನನಗೆ, to me. That is correct. Right? I am purposely using this from Vibhakti. That's why. Right? So you can always say, good marks must come to you. So ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅಂಕಗಳು ಬರಬೇಕು is also correct. That is much more natural, I think, right? But I purposely twisted it to have that nimminda from you.
Got it.
It's as if like the teacher is telling the students, right? In that context. For the school, you need to get good marks like that. I was thinking in that context. For the purpose of practicing nimminda. Is that clear?
Yeah, clear now.
Okay. Next up. Your success is school's pride. Pride is hemme. So, nimma success. Right? Or nimma yashasu. Your success, nimma yashasu. So, this is your Shashti Vibhakti. So, nimma yashasu. Shaleya hemme. Pride. Right? Hemme is pride. Shale is school. Shaleya. Schools. Shaleya hemme. Okay. Nimma yashasu. Yashasu means success. Your success is school's pride. Nimma yashasu. Shaleya hemme. Okay, Anurag?
Okay, there is a computer expert in you all. ನೀವಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ನಿಪುಣ ಇದೆ
ಹ್ಮ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ
ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ,
ನಿಮ್
ನಾಟ್ ನೀವಲ್ಲಿ.
ನೀವ್ ಇನ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್.
ಇನ್ ಯು ಆಲ್, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ.
ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾ ಸಾರಿ.
ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ನೀವು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೀವಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ.
ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ
ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಏಕ್ತಾ, if you're telling a person, right, then you should say obba. A book means ondu pustaka. So neuter gender, you must use ondu. A book, right?
Okay.
A is called particle in English, right? So when you want to say,
Yeah.
I got a book, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ತಗೊಂಡೆ, I took a book, right? ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ. But if you want to talk about a person came to my house, or a friend came to my house, then you must say ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದರು.
Okay.
ಒಬ್ಬ ಒಬ್ಬ is for a person, a person. When you want to say a for a person is ಒಬ್ಬ. Okay? A for a thing is ಒಂದು. This is where you have to be careful. If we mix it up, then it won't be nice. You cannot say ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದರು is wrong. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ, right? Or ಒಬ್ಬ ಹೆಂಗಸು is lady. So ಒಬ್ಬ ಹೆಂಗಸು ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದರು, right? That is right. You cannot say ಒಂದು ಹೆಂಗಸು ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದರು, then it will be like impolite. Okay? Then next one. Now I should do. He showed his painting. So avaru. Now this is avanu. No, wait.
ಅವನ
Yeah. He showed his painting.
ಅವನ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದರು.
ತೋರಿಸಿದನು. So this is your avanu singular. We are doing avanu singular, right? So we will do avanu singular, then avalu singular, then avaru plural we will do. Okay, now this is avanu singular. So avanu, right? So here you have to use tanna. Okay, his painting. Tanna painting torisidanu. Because here you are already using avanu, right? So tanna means his own. He is showing his own painting. Then you must use this pronoun called tanna.
Right, okay.
Can you?
ತನ್ನ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದರು.
Correct. No, ತೋರಿಸಿದನು. ತೋರಿಸಿದನು. Okay. So ಅವನು ತನ್ನ painting ತೋರಿಸಿದನು. Okay, good. Next one is mine. She sent him to school. ಅವಳು ಅವನನ್ನು ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದಳು. Right? ಅವಳು ಕಳಿಸಿದಳು ಅವನನ್ನು. Right? So this him is your object in the sentence. So ಅವಳು ಅವನನ್ನು ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದಳು. Okay, this painting was done by him.
ಈ ಚಿತ್ರ ಅವನಿಂದ ಈ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅವನಿಂದ ಮಾಡದನು.
ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು, was done. This is passive.
ಓಕೆ, ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. ಓಕೆ,
ಈ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅವನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು.
ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು.
So passive sentence is very easy. You just have to take the infinitive mode, right? ಮಾಡು, ಮಾಡಲು. ಮಾಡು, ಮಾಡಲು, and then add ಆಯಿತು to it. ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು, ಅವನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು, by him. So you have to use the tritiya vibhakti of the pronoun, and then the verb you have to convert it to infinitive mood and ಆಯಿತು. ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು, ನೋಡಲಾಯಿತು, ತಿನ್ನಲಾಯಿತು. For example, ಈ ಊಟ ಅವನಿಂದ ತಿನ್ನಲಾಯಿತು. This food was eaten by him. Right? Okay. Okay. The mother brought the keys to him. To him is what we are trying to practice.
Yeah, brought the keys to him. ತಾಯಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ keys ತಂದರು. ತಂದರು. Yeah, ತಂದರು with respect is correct. ತಂದರು. You're right. ತಾಯಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ. So here we are learning ಅವನಿಗೆ ಚತುರ್ಥಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. Keys ತಂದರು. Okay, good. I'll move forward.
Okay, this is mine. You took money from him. ನೀವು ಅವನಿಂದ ದುಡ್ಡು ತಗೊಂಡೆ ನೀನು. ಸೊ ನೀನು ಅವನಿಂದ ದುಡ್ಡು ತಗೊಂಡೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಅನುರಾಗ್.
This dog is in my house. His dog. Okay.
His dog.
Okay. ಅವನ ನಾಯಿ ನನ್ನ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದನು. Right?
No, ನಾಯಿ is neuter gender.
ಅವನ ನಾಯಿ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರು. ಇದೆ.
ಇದೆ, correct. Dog neuter gender, right? So you have to just say ಇದೆ.
Don't say that to a pet parrot. Okay?
Yeah.
See, that's how language has to evolve with time, Gopi. Oh, sorry. I'll keep quiet. You are going to put it on YouTube. So let's ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ.
Okay. ಏಕ್ತಾ ಅವರೇ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ.
There are good qualities in him.
In him is what we are practicing. ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಣಗಳು. ಓಕೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುಣಗಳು ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುಣಗಳು ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದೆ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆ as it is, or ಇವೆ is plural. That's fine, but ide is also is fine. Okay, spoken it is fine. So avanalli is what you use, which is correct. Okay, she is my friend. Friend means ಗೆಳತಿ. ಅವಳು ನನ್ನ ಗೆಳತಿ. So we are moved to ಅವಳು now. Starting from here it is ಅವಳು. Okay, so ಅವಳು ನನ್ನ ಗೆಳತಿ. ಗೆಳತಿ means friend, feminine friend. Okay, next.
What is that? Is name? Friend is also called a snehi something, right?
ಸ್ನೇಹಿತನು, ಸ್ನೇಹಿತಳು. Yeah, ಗೆಳತಿ is more like a closer friend. For example, somebody who is like your childhood friend, right? From childhood, this person has been your friend. Then ಗೆಳತಿ. So ಗೆಳತಿ is much more closer as a friend. Snehita is just a friend, a formal friend. Maybe in your office or whatever. A ಗೆಳತಿ is somebody who grew up with you. That's ಗೆಳತಿ. Okay. ಗೆಳೆಯ is masculine, ಗೆಳತಿ is feminine. Okay, then.
Teacher sent her home.
For you,
Sorry. ಏಕ್ತಾ, ನೀವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Did you say something? You want something? Or some information? ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, ಅನುರಾಗ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ.
Teacher sent her home. ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಲಿಸಿದರು.
So ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು, but you said ಅವಳಿಗೆ, that is wrong. This is ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ, right?
Okay, ಅವಳನ್ನು, right?
Correct.
ಅವಳನ್ನು, okay.
ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು ಅವಳನ್ನು ಅವಳನ್ನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದರು. To the house. Teacher sent her to the house. Is what. So ಅವಳನ್ನು. Okay. This one, next one, Ekta.
Is the voice breaking for Anurag for you also? Is it breaking?
No, it's fine for me, Ekta. Can you hear my voice, or it's only Gopi's voice?
Sometimes like mostly Gopi sir's voice was breaking. Yours was also breaking. Maybe for me then signal is not good.
Maybe you should.
Now it's okay.
Move to another location closer to your Wi-Fi. Then I think it'll be better. This software was done by her. Okay. ಇದು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅವಳಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. ಸೂಪರ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇದು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್, ಓಕೆ? ಈ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್. Okay, so when you say idu,
Software. Okay.
okay, you can say idu for idu nanna mane. This is my house is fine, right? But if you say e mane, this
Okay.
house is good. E mane or this house is big. Right? Then you should say e mane doddadu. You should not say idu mane doddadu.
Hmm.
Did you get that? I'll do this again. So idu and e. So idu short form is e. Okay. Adu short form is a. Okay.
Hmm.
So, but you cannot say
Oh.
adu. So you cannot say adu mane. See, when you're describing an object, right? Then you should
Mhm.
use a. Okay. But when you are talking about the
Okay.
object as your possession, okay, for example, adu nanna mane, that is my house. Okay.
Hmm.
But in that case, you will say adu nanna mane, because you're talking about the possession of the house. But when you're saying that house is black and that house is blue in color. Okay. Now you're talking about a quality, you're describing that house. Then you should say, ಆ ಮನೆ ನೀಲಿ ಬಣ್ಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ನೀಲಿ ಬಣ್ಣ means blue color. ಆ ಮನೆ ನೀಲಿ ಬಣ್ಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
Okay.
So that's the difference between adu. So you can say, see, this software was done by her. Again, you are saying this is the software is being made by her. Therefore, you say ಈ software ಅವಳಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. But if you want to say this
Okay.
software belongs to her,
Hmm.
but there also you'll say e software. But no, sorry. If you want to say
E-software.
this is her software, if you want to say this is her software,
Yeah.
then you will say idu avala software.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not able to give an exact grammatical rule for this. I think it's more intuitive as of now. I can't find an exact grammatical rule for when to use a and when to use adu. But both are pointing to that object. Okay. So that is a tree. If you want to say adu ondu mara. Okay. But when you want to say that tree is big, then you will say ಆ ಮರ ದೊಡ್ಡದು. Did you get that?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
should not say adu mara doddadu. You cannot say. Is there something in Hindi that you can link, that you can connect, that you can use to connect? Because I'm not able to give a grammatical explanation for this. Anurag, Idira.
I feel it is ye this like in English only in Hindi. This tree is big or this is a tree. ये एक पेड़ है, ये एक बड़ा, ये पेड़ बड़ा है. Both are like it's not different, I think, in Hindi.
Oh, it's not different, huh?
It's like English, how it is. This.
Oh, this is same.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Whereas
In
even
Kannada
Gopi
also.
in Kannada, right? E and a, right? And idu and adu. They are kind of similar usage only.
no, they are
Uh,
not. They are not.
no. No, means I'm saying relative wise, right? So E you'll say for closer thing, A you'll say for the
That is correct. That is
distant
correct. Meaning is
thing.
correct. But the
Yeah.
usage, they are not interchangeable. That's what I mean.
No, not interchangeable. But some
In Hindi,
usages
what
are
is
where it's very clear, right?
Anurag? Like in Hindi, what is for and adu is that, but is
Hmm.
also that.
Hmm.
Wo, right?
Wo.
Both are same. That's what I was asking.
For
Yeah.
example, in Kannada, if you want to say, there is an old man living in this house.
Yeah, so there is a different thing. There means it's a different word, right? Waha, right? Even in English, you are saying there.
No. I'm not trying to use, trying to explain there here. In
Hmm.
this house, right?
Hmm.
In this house, that this. You should not say, idu manayalli
No. You'll say
ಒಬ್ಬ
e mane.
ವೃದ್ಧ ಬಾಳುತ್ತಾರೆ. You should not say idu manayalli. You should say ಈ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. Right? So how do you explain it? That's my
I think when the object is kind of right there,
No, it is nothing to do with
uniquely
near and
identifiable.
far. No, nothing to do with near
No,
far.
not with the near and far, but
Hmm.
it being there in a clearly defined manner. I don't know. I will find out when we find out when.
So my closest explanation
So,
is, if you're pointing to the object as it is completely, then you will use adu. But if you're talking about some property of the object, then you will use a.
Okay.
See here, this software was done by her. So you're talking about a particular relationship between software and her, which is an attribute of the object, right? So that's why you're saying e software.
Okay.
Well, you will say idu nanna software, or you will say e software nannadu.
Hmm.
Okay, I can't really point it, but just be aware, okay? E and idu, a and adu. Okay, they are not interchangeable, but they mean the same. Okay, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಣವಾ?
sorry.
Okay, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. Manager, this one is whose turn? ನನ್ನದಾ? Yeah. ನನ್ನ turn. Okay. Manager, ನಿರ್ವಾಹಕರು. Okay, showed her the business plan. So, business plan ಅನ್ನು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರು, ನಿರ್ವಾಹಕರು ಅವಳಿಗೆ, to her, right? ಅವಳಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದರು. So, ಅವಳಿಗೆ, to her is what we are trying to practice. So, ಅವಳಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದರು. So, manager ಅವಳಿಗೆ business plan ತೋರಿಸಿದರು. Okay, next one. Anurag.
Okay. Avaru. They took suggestions from her. Avaru.
ಅವಳು,
Uh,
ಅವಳು.
they, right? So,
Oh,
avaru,
okay, sorry, yeah.
ಅವಳಿಂದ ಸೂಚನೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳದರು.
ತಗೊಂಡರು.
Okay, ತಗೊಂಡರು.
ತಗೊಳ್ಳು past tense, ತಗೊಂಡರು.
ತಗೊಂಡರು.
So they took suggestion from her. So you're right. So ಅವರು ಅವಳಿಂದ ಸೂಚನೆ ತಗೊಂಡರು. Okay, correct. ಏಕ್ತಾ?
Her future is bright. ಅವಳನ್ನು ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಪ್ರಕಾಶವಾಗಿ ಇದೆ.
Okay, so it's not ಅವಳನ್ನು, her future, her ಪುಸ್ತಕ. How will you say her ಪುಸ್ತಕ? Possessive vibhakti. Huh?
How would you say my future?
My future is bright. How will you say?
ನನ್ನ.
So her future?
For her, ತನ್ನ. For his future is ತನ್ನ future.
His is avanu, right?
Actually, voice is...
Break ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ voice?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Yeah, so avanu, Shashti vibhakti of avanu is what? His book. Avana, right? Avana. Nanu nanna. Avanu avana. Avalu avala. Right? Avalu avala. So see, this is why you have to be careful. The Shashti vibhakti is very close to the Pratama vibhakti. Avalu is Pratama vibhakti, meaning avalu obba ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಹೆಂಗಸು, she is a good lady. That there you will say avalu, she. Her, right? ಅವಳ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಇದೆ, I have her book. Then you will say ಅವಳ. You just have to remove the u and make it avala. It means it is hers, her, the apostrophe s. Okay. Avala, nanna, ninna, avana, avara, all these are possessive pronouns. Got it? So, ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಳಿ ವಾಕ್ಯ once more.
ಅವಳ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಪ್ರಕಾಶವಾಗಿ ಇದೆ.
ಅವಳ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಅವಳ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಪ್ರಕಾಶವಾಗಿ ಇದೆ. Okay. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕರೇಜ್. ಸೊ ಅವಳಲ್ಲಿ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಅವಳು ಅವಳಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಅವಳಲ್ಲಿ. ಅವಳಲ್ಲಿ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಇಫ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಇನ್ ದೆಮ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಓಕೆ ಅನುರಾಗ್,
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸೋಣ.
ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕಾ?
ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸೋಣ.
ಓಕೆ,
Because it's a whole thing, right? So
ಓಕೆ,
either we finish here or we finish the whole slide, so which will take a lot of time.
ಯಾ, ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಸೋನ್ವಾ? ದೆನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ದ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್.